Good Tuesday, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Conversation 30 News. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. We, of course, have your news headlines coming up on this Tuesday. We have the Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich, and in today's Entertainment Spotlight, you've been part of my conversation with Food Network Star Martita. Enjoy today's broadcast. For Conversation 30 News, I'm Cyrus Webb with your Tuesday headlines. In Mississippi news, Mississippi educators ask governor to mandate masks in schools. The Mississippi Association of Educators wants a mask mandate for schools when students return to class. With the Delta variant taking hold in communities across Mississippi, the concerning trajectory of new COVID-19 cases, and our state's low vaccination rate, we are asking the governor to reconsider his position on masks in Mississippi schools and mandate the use of masks for all individuals inside our buildings, said the Mississippi Association of Educators President Erica Jones in a Facebook post. The educators group held a live conversation Monday evening on Facebook with State Health Officer Dr. Thomas Dobbs. In national news, VA requires COVID-19 vaccination for healthcare workers. The Department of Veteran Affairs on Monday became the first major federal agency to require healthcare workers to get COVID-19 vaccines as the aggressive Delta variant spreads around the nation, and some communities report troubling increases in hospitalizations among unvaccinated people. The VA's move came on a day when nearly 60 leading medical and healthcare organizations issued a call for healthcare facilities to require their workers to get vaccinated. With more than 300 million doses administered in the United States and nearly 4 billion doses administered worldwide, we know the vaccines are safe and highly effective at preventing severe illness and death from COVID-19. Dr. Susan Bailey, the immediate past president of the American Medical Association, said in a statement on Monday, increased vaccinations among healthcare personnel will not only reduce the spread of COVID-19, but also reduce the harmful toll this virus has taken within the healthcare workforce and those we are striving to serve. Although vaccination among physicians is nearly universal, 96% according to an AMA survey, that's not the case for many other people working at healthcare facilities. In nursing homes, only about 60% of staffers are vaccinated, compared with about 80% of residents, according to recent numbers from Medicare, and COVID-19 cases are rising. In addition to the AMA, the medical and healthcare groups calling for mandatory vaccines for healthcare workers included the American Academy of Nursing, the American Public Health Association, the American Pharmacists Association, and for the first time, a nursing home industry group. Unfortunately, many healthcare and long-term personnel remain unvaccinated, the group said in a statement. We stand with the growing number of experts and institutions that support the requirement for universal vaccination of health workers. In more national news, infrastructure talks hit snags as Senate time pressure rises. Senators ran into new problems Monday as they raced to seal a bipartisan infrastructure deal, with pressure mounting on all sides to show progress on President Joe Biden's top priority. Heading into a make-or-break week, serious roadblocks remain. Disputes have surfaced over how much money should go to public transit and water projects, and other disagreements over spending and wage requirements for highways, broadband, and other areas remain unresolved, as well as whether to take unspent COVID-19 relief money to help pay for the infrastructure. Biden, asked about the outlook, told reporters at the White House he remained optimistic about reaching a compromise. Press Secretary Jen Psaki said that Biden himself worked the phones all weekend and that the administration was encouraged by the process. But Psaki acknowledged that time is not endless as the White House works with the Senate to finish the package. In business news, stocks shake off a wobbly start and finish slightly higher. Wall Street kept a wobbly day for stocks with modest gains on Monday, nudging the major indexes further into record territory. The S&P 500 shrugged off an early slide and gained 0.2%. Consumer-oriented companies, banks, and energy and communications stocks helped lift the market. Those gains were kept in check by a pullback in healthcare and technology companies. Treasury yields mostly rose. Traders will be listening for clues as to when the central bank might start winding down its extraordinary support measures for the economy and how concerned it is about inflation. And finally, in entertainment news, NBC estimates 17 million in the United States saw opening of Tokyo Olympics. An estimated 17 million people in the United States watched the opening ceremony for the Tokyo Olympics, held in a largely empty stadium, down 36% from the kickoff to the Rio de Janeiro Games 5 years ago. The 17 million people includes those who watched the ceremony live on NBC or online when it aired Friday morning, and those who saw an edited version on NBC in prime time that same night, the Nielsen Company has reported. Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. It's now time for the Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich. Mary Ellen, it's all yours.
Hi, this is Mary Ellen with your Truth of the Day. Allow the rhythm of life to assist you to dance through life's pressures. When you feel stressed and hassled, you can relieve the pressure by focusing on your core and taking a deep cleansing breath. This will bring you back to the now moment, allowing the rhythm of life to begin to flow once more. Do not attempt to control the universe or God. You cannot. You must relax into the rhythm of life. Trust in God's divinely orchestrated plan. All will fall into place, turning out exactly right. Release any pressure on yourself by knowing there is always enough time to do exactly everything that needs to be done. Today, choose to focus on the rhythm of life to assist you to dance your way through life's pressures. And remember, enjoy the day.
Food Network Star Martita is featured in today's Entertainment Spotlight. We're here on Conversations Daily News. For Conversations Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with the Entertainment Spotlight. Food Network Star Martita joined me recently on Conversations Live, the radio show, to talk about how you can be able to spice things up as you're getting together with family and friends when it comes to the food you're fixing. Here's a bit of our conversation. Food is kind of the star of any get-together, right? So what are some fun items, Martita, that our audience can kind of bring to help them bring the flavor this summer?
Look, Cyrus, this summer I am ditching the burgers and the dogs, and I'm shaking up my menu with seafood. Chicken of the seas, delicious wild-caught tuna, salmon, sardines, crabs, clams, oysters, mackerel, or shrimp. They're also versatile. They can be used to create colorful, flavorful dishes, including salads, sandwiches, charcuterie boards, and so much more. And because there's little to no cooking time involved, you can prep ahead of time, and this leaves you more time with the ones that you love. One of my favorite and easy meals to bring to any picnic is this Mediterranean take on a tuna sandwich. Tuna is deliciously mild, plus it's packed with protein, and it's the perfect starting point to any recipe.
I love that, Martita. And I think you said two things that our audience will appreciate, which is, of course, really no prep time, but also something that is easy and we know it's going to be delicious. Now, for a lot of people, though, when it comes to good meals, that it definitely includes the good side dishes. What are some tips that you've been offering, Martita, when it comes to creating the perfect side dish?
Check your pantry first, because more than likely you have the makings for a delicious side dish on hand already. Don't go to the supermarket again. Go into your pantry. You've probably got canned fruits, vegetables, and proteins like chicken of the sea, wild-caught tuna, or salmon. And this can help you create and elevate some of your family's favorites. A favorite of mine is this Mediterranean salmon couscous salad, and it features the chicken of the sea pink salmon. It's perfect, colorful, delicious, and I like to prep this ahead of the party with the added benefit of heart-healthy omega-3.
Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. We thank you all for tuning in to this edition of Conversations Daily News. Prepare to get on tomorrow's more news, Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich, and of course your Entertainment Spotlight. Until then, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Daily News today. Let's make it a great one.